Hey guys, back again. This is the third preview. This is the other Eastern Conference team, or the Eastern Conference series. Eastern Conference team. There's two teams. Two teams, Eastern Conference. This one is the Metro Division Final. This one's going to be interesting between the New York Rangers and the Carolina Hurricanes. And yeah, the Rangers were the team that kept me from having a perfect 8-0 record in my in my bracket challenge. The Penguins couldn't find a way to find one more win, but the Rangers overcame that 3-1 deficit, and they're here to take on the Carolina Hurricanes in the division final. Now, of course, the big guys at it again for the Rangers. Mika Zibanejad, 7 games, 3 goals, 8 assists for 11 points. He was huge against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Absolutely huge. Adam Fox, same way. 3 goals, 7 assists for 10 points in 7 games. Another really, big gun on that team. Panarin, of course. You can't ever forget about Panarin. 7 games, 3 goals, 4 assists for 7 points, and he had the overtime game winner in Game 7 to send the Rangers to the division final. And of course, Kreider, 5 goals, 2 assists, 7 points in 7 games. I mean, these guys are averaging more. These guys are averaging more than a point a game, either at a point a game or above a point a game. It is phenomenal. These guys are just this is a very talented squad in the New York Rangers, and they've got a lot of depth. I mean, they've got Lafreniere, they've got Kakko, they've got some of these other names are escaping me for some reason, but they're a very very deep team, and they will be a force to be reckoned with in this round. The power play for the Rangers, 31.6%, which is good enough for third in the playoffs. Pretty good power play. Their penalty kill leaves a little something to be desired. Only a 73.9% penalty kill that is 11th in the playoffs. So that they kind of got to work on that a little bit. But their goaltending, their big guy, the guy who most likely is going to win the Vezina this year, Igor Shesterkin. He played in all 7 games. He had a 4-2 record. His goals against 3.66. Not exactly Vezina trophy type numbers, with only a .910 save percentage. He got yanked in 2 games in Pittsburgh where they put up 7 goals on those guys. And Shesterkin, I mean, he got shelled in those 2 games. So, and one of those games he didn't get the loss for it, which is interesting because he got shelled in 2 second periods, and he didn't come out for the third in either of games 3 or 4 in Pittsburgh. So Georgiev came in. He played 2 games. He was 0-1. He had a 2.04 goals against. Not bad. He had a better save percentage. He had a .935 save percentage. So if Shesterkin, has a couple of bad games, Georgiev's proven he can come in and he can be capable. I mean, is he on the same level as Shesterkin? No, but he's capable. The goals for the Rangers, 4.0, right on the nose, 4.00, good enough for third in the playoffs. Pretty good, pretty darn good. Their goals against, not the greatest. Their goals against, 4.14, which is 15th out of 16 teams. Not good. Not good at all. So they're allowing more goals they're allowing on average more goals against than goals for. Not exactly what you want to see when you're trying to, make a run through the playoffs. So, we'll see what the Rangers can do. We'll see if they can improve any of those numbers. We'll see if Shesterkin can improve some of those the save percentage and the goals against. We'll see what happens in that. We'll see what happens if he can do it. Over at Carolina, Jacob Slavin has been on a tear for the Hurricanes. 7 games, 2 goals, 6 assists for 8 points. Phenomenal game. Sebastian Aho, he's kind of got he's needing to pick it up a little bit, I think. 7 games, 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points. I think he can definitely do better. Max Domi, boy, did he have a coming out party in Game 7 against the Boston Bruins. He had, 7 games, 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points. He had 2 goals in that Game 7. He was huge in that game. Big time performer in Game 7 against Boston. And Vincent Trocheck, who's been really good also, 7 games, 3 goals, 4 assists for 7 points. So, not as many points being, not as many points scored by some of these guys in comparison to some of the big guns for the Rangers, but I think some of that they'll improve some of that. I think the power play for Carolina, not great. They have a 13.9% on the power play, and their penalty kill was 79.3%. It could be a little better, and I forgot to write down. They're 12th on the power play. I forgot to write down the penalty kill, where they're sitting, league wise in the playoff on the penalty kill. I'll have to maybe go back and look. I'll have to go back and look at that. Now, of course, the goaltending, we had Antti Ranta, which is basically the backup, because Freddie Anderson has, he didn't see a game in the first round, so Ranta came in. He played six games. He went 3-2 with a 2.37 goals against and a 927 save percentage. It's not bad. It's definitely not. It's not horrible. The goals against could, maybe be a little bit better, but hey, that's not bad. And Kochetkov, their third string goaltender, he came in and played 2 games. He went 1-1 with a 3.31 goals against and an even 900 save percentage. So you've got a capable third stringer, if just in case. Now in the second round, Freddie Anderson should be ready to come back. I'm not sure if he'll play in Game 1, but I think Rod Brindamore, the coach, has basically guaranteed that he will be playing in this series. So that'll be interesting to see, and it will be interesting to see what kind of rust he has, if he has any rust on him, because he hasn't played in a while. The goals for Carolina have 3.43 goals for, which is 6th in the playoffs, and the goals against 2.86, which is also 6th. So they're 6th in goals for and goals against. The Rangers have the advantage in the goals for department, but the goals against are definitely in favor of Carolina. Carolina is still allowing, they're allowing, over half a goal less than the Rangers, or than their goals for. Trying to get the words straight here, but so yeah, and we'll see if any of these guys can improve their numbers, and we'll see if we see Anderson in the series. We'll see how he can hold up against guys like Fox, Zibanejad, Panarin, Kreider. I mean, man, the Rangers are. I mean, they are loaded. They've got a hell of a team. But Carolina's not too bad themselves, and I'm picking Carolina. I mean, I think Carolina will do just enough to win the series, and but we'll see exactly what happens. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Who do you guys think wins this series? Who do you think's going to have the biggest impact? Is the power play going to be the key? Is even strength? Goaltending. And it's interesting. A lot of people would normally take Shesterkin over Anderson, but you got to think Shesterkin can only get better, right? I mean, you would think. So, again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know who you guys think will win the series, and yeah, if you're new and you're just cruising on through and you happen to come across this video, hopefully you like it. If you like it, hit that subscribe button down there. I would greatly appreciate it. I appreciate all the support. I want every hockey fan to come in. I welcome one and all. And yeah, again, let me know, who do you guys think wins? And again, hit like and subscribe if you're just popping on through. And I'll talk to you guys again soon.